Let's talk about LearnDash. So is this the best WordPress LMS for you, learning management system? Let's have a conversation about that. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about LearnDash, what you should think about? Well, LearnDash is a learning management system built on WordPress. So you can either opt for their WordPress LMS plugin or a hosted version of their plugin, LearnDash Cloud. And with LearnDash LMS, you can start creating and selling your courses straight away. Not a problem here, with more control than you would have with regular cloud-based online course platforms. Or if you prefer, you can use LearnDash Cloud to create and launch your courses without having to set up a WordPress website. One of the things we like most about LearnDash is that you have a complete set of assessment features, and this is kind of cool. And we love also the fact that LearnDash integrates well with WooCommerce and supports much any payment gateway, including Stripe, PayPal, and over 300 other options. You can set up flexible pricing with bundles, memberships, etc. So this is kind of cool. So if you're thinking about monetizing your acumen, your expertise, LearnDash, and you want to go through, you want to go with an LMS that relies on WordPress, LearnDash is a great tool to think about. Okay, so who is LearnDash really for? Well, LearnDash is aimed at anyone who wants to publish courses online, regardless of whether they want to add a few educational resources to an existing WordPress website or create their own e-learning platform or learning management system, LMS. Okay, so after installing the LearnDash plugin on your WordPress website, you'll be able to create courses, lessons, and quizzes to teach and evaluate your users. Certificates can be awarded to your users based on custom criteria, while the reporting tools give a good insight into how your students are progressing. So, and the cool thing is this plugin lets you charge your users a fee for accessing your courses in a number of ways. And the cool thing is there is also a library of official and third-party add-ons, as well as plenty of integration options that let you combine LearnDash with other plugins and services to create an even more powerful online learning platform. So this is kind of cool. And so LearnDash can be enhanced through its free and paid add-ons. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the features that we need to pay attention to here. So when we think about LearnDash, I want you to think about features as varied as gradebook technology, focus mode, multimedia, payment gateways, full control, and cloud version available. So when we talk about gradebook technology, you can assign grades to students based on their assessment performance. In terms of focus mode, you are able to block out distractions while your students are learning to help keep them focused and engaged. And in terms of multimedia, you have LearnDash supports actually any media type from images and videos to PDFs, audio, and more. And in terms of payment gateways, you have a platform that supports over 300 payment gateways, and you really have full control. If you go with LearnDash, you have full control. Because LearnDash operates within your WordPress rather than on third-party platforms. You have full control and ownership, and you also think about if you don't like, for any reason, if you don't like the WordPress sort of ecosystem, you are able to use the cloud version available. So LearnDash is no longer restricted to running on your own websites. A fully hosted cloud version is also available. So when we talk about the best features within LearnDash, you are able to create unlimited online courses. There is no limit here. You have an unlimited number. You have a wealth of settings and controls. You are able to charge for access to courses. So if you want to monetize your online courses, LearnDash integrates with PayPal out of the box to enable payment collections through your websites. In the past, it was only possible to charge a one-time fee for a course access, but LearnDash now supports recurring payments too. So this is kind of cool. You can charge for access to courses with LearnDash, and this is really great. You have powerful reporting and administration tools. We love that a lot. So creating learning content is just one part of running a successful online course. You also have to be able to manage your users and understand how they are interacting with your sites. And LearnDash has some useful features in this area that both help to empower your users and simplify your role as course administrator. You also have a helpful user documentation process. So this is kind of cool because you are able to get access to an FAQ. You can have you have all kinds of you even have a Facebook group also, and you also have very useful forums. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about LearnDash. So this is a LearnDash e-learning software review. I want to talk to you now about the pros and cons of LearnDash. So when you think about pros, let's first talk about the pros here. You have a flexible online course platform, advanced gradebook technology. You have flexible payment options. You have lots of assessment options as well. Okay. So organizing courses is made much easier due to the drag and drop feature that you have within LearnDash. You have detailed functionality for creating and monetizing courses that makes the program extremely robust. The video features allow users to properly integrate videos into their lessons. You have drip feed options that allow courses to be spaced out better. Okay. And users can automate various functions through third-party apps and through Zapier. And the program is localized for different languages, allowing a more diverse group of people to take your courses. Because see, the thing is, if your goal is to generate revenue, you want more people to take your courses. And when we think about affordability, you also have a good deal with LearnDash because generally you have a great price for a diverse set of features. I'll speak about pricing later on. So those are the pros you can really think about if you were to go with LearnDash. Let's talk about the cons here. We think that reporting could be better. You have to think about a high learning curve, especially if you're not used to WordPress in general. And so if you don't have a WordPress application or website, you can't use it unless you go with the cloud version. It's not user-friendly at the beginning as the program does not offer an extensive tutorial. So although integrating other apps is not mandatory, if you want to monetize your courses, you will need to learn how to use apps like WooCommerce to get maximum utility. Okay, this is important to really have to think about. So there's a lot of things you need to get to grips with. And again, it's one of those things where you have to really think about, do I have the experience? And LearnDash is not a cheap plugin when you really, if you don't have a business sort of orientation behind the whole thing, you might think that this plugin is really expensive. The thing is that the most powerful reporting features are lacking from the entry level plan. So if you want to go with the entry level plan, you're not going to get that if you go with the low priced plan. I want to talk to you about user experience. Let's talk about UX. Okay. So basically, getting started with LearnDash is really cool. I mean, basically what's happening here is that a link will be sent to you to a mini bootcamp, and you can actually, you can click on it once the plugin has been activated on your site. And LearnDash displays video guides inside your WordPress dashboard to help you get started. Okay. So from a user experience point of view, this is kind of cool. Although this is not a type of setup wizard you get with plugins such as WooCommerce, which walk you through the key steps of configuring the plugin and creating your first course, there is a series of video guides that cover the core features of LearnDash with links to the relevant sections of the online documentation. Okay, so the LearnDash Bootcamp includes video tutorials covering the main features of the plugin, really. So after purchasing the plugin, you will also send a welcome email with links to the LearnDash Facebook group and YouTube channel. There is a getting started guide too, with information for anyone who's new to WordPress, covering topics such as choosing a theme and finding the right hosting. And creating a course is really a breeze here, as long as you're used to the whole platform. And so the LearnDash interface has been recently updated to improve the user experience. So we'll love that a lot. So once the course has been created, existing lessons and quizzes can be added to it through the LearnDash Builder. Thanks to the drag and drop interface of the builder, you can simply move lessons from the sidebar into the course structure. And the LearnDash Course Builder lets you create your own course through a drag and drop interface. So this is kind of cool. And so if this is your first course, you probably won't have created any lessons yet. However, there's not a problem, as you can quickly create new lessons through the Course Builder and add content at a later date. So this is kind of cool. And configuring the courses also is a breeze here because you are able, again, to rely on the drag and drop features here. And so when we talk about creating lessons, like creating lessons as you go, again, here you have the drag and drop elements. The cool thing is that if you are ever stuck, you are able to email the LearnDash team via live chat or in-app chat. You can create quizzes within the app, not a problem at all. You can add quizzes to your lessons to make them more interactive, and creating them is just as straightforward as building courses and lessons. Okay. And when it comes to publishing courses, here also the process is pretty straightforward, nothing complicated at all. And you don't really need to have PHP or C++ or Java background to really understand how the process works. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about LearnDash. This is the LearnDash review. Let me talk to you about the cost here. And I want you to look on the screen here. Here is the pricing for LearnDash as of the date of this show. So you have the LearnDash plugin. Will cost you about, for one site, it's $199 a year. And for 10 sites, you're going to have to contact LearnDash. So this is for the LearnDash plugin. Now, if you want to have the MemberDash plugin, which is actually new, it's a new service they're trying to really introduce, then they will you'll be paying the same amount, but they'll want you to actually have access to other functionalities. Okay. So the thing here is that you need to understand LearnDash is a premium WordPress plugin. And so you have to really see what really works for you. Do you want to go with one site, 10 sites, or unlimited websites? You have to really pay attention to that. The most basic package, priced at $199, allows users to create as many courses as they want for as many members as they want. The course content is protected, meaning only course members have access to the materials, and the administrator can set specific dates for certain classes to go live, otherwise known as drip feed lessons. And other features include templates for quizzes, certificates, and badges to reward students, email notifications, and free integrations of other programs. So that's for the most basic package. And now the plus package, the plus, of course, quote unquote, includes all of those features, but allows LearnDash support for up to 10 different sites. Whereas in the basic package, you can only apply those features to a single site. And users who purchase the plus package also receive Pro Panel, which allows them to monitor student course activity in real time, manage all assignments and essays, and view students' progress and quiz results. Okay. This is kind of important to really think about. And you also have the Pro package. So you have the plus package and the Pro package. And the Pro package is essentially the same as the plus package, but allows you, it really allows you to have up to 25 site licenses instead of 10. And it's priced at around $369 to $500. I mean, they're changing the prices all the time. So, but it's great to have an idea of the price levels we're speaking about here. And I also need to mention the fact that LearnDash offers a 30-day money-back guarantee and automatically renews all licenses after 1 calendar year. And users can cancel at any time. You can cancel at any time. You're not actually glued to a contract as you might have with other players in this industry. So this is kind of cool. We love that flexibility here. Really fantastic. Let me talk to you about the rivals here. So what are we talking about? When we talk about LearnDash, LearnDash has to vie for market share with a lot of other players. You have Lifter LMS, you have Sensei LMS. It's another player here, and you also have LearnPress. So when we talk about Lifter LMS, so Lifter LMS is a popular alternative to LearnDash, one of the most popular options in this category. So Lifter LMS is a plugin with a limited version you can download for free and paid options with additional features, depending on which features you need to access to. Lifter LMS could be cheaper than LearnDash, possibly making it more suitable for those on tighter budgets. However, if you plan to charge for access to your courses, for example, the cost of the recommended Lifter LMS e-commerce extensions quickly starts to add up. Overall, on paper, Lifter LMS, in our view, is it's kind of similar to LearnDash, but in most cases, LearnDash gives you more flexibility for publishing courses online while also making it easier to display those courses in a very attractive way on your WordPress websites. What about Sensei LMS? Well, this is a plugin that is free to use and can be extended with paid add-ons. Sensei was created by the Woo Themes team, who are now owned by Automatic, the company behind tools and services such as Jetpack, WooCommerce, and WordPress.com. So because of this, it's highly likely that Sensei LMS will continue to be looked at after, updated, and improved for many years to come. Okay, so it is a freemium LMS plugin, so you can try Sensei and get a good overview of how it works before investing any money. Like Lifter LMS, if you do want to sell courses online, you will need to purchase a premium add-on to enable this functionality. And so the Sensei add-ons are not cheap though, so be sure to factor in the cost of the features you think you will need if you are making a decision on which plugin to use based on price. Okay, Sensei LMS does have a user-friendly interface, but the features can't compete with the broad and deep functionality of LearnDash in our view. And you also have LearnPress. So LearnPress is another freemium WordPress LMS plugin. So the core features are available via a free plugin with the option of purchasing commercial add-ons. And unlike some of the other freemium options, the core LearnPress plugin does give you the ability to collect payments in exchange for access to your courses. And so this is kind of important. However, and then this is an important however here. To access sophisticated payment functionality that's similar to what's provided by LearnDash, you will need to purchase one or more of the premium extensions. So these add-ons are more reasonably priced than the extensions for Sensei LMS and Lifter LMS. And so we think LearnPress is a great value option that has a useful set of freely available features with the ability to unlock extra functionality through the relatively affordable add-ons. This is kind of cool. So in our view, so whether you should choose LearnDash over the competition, the answer really depends on your requirements. Okay. And LearnDash is great, but if you want more functionality, you might have to think a little bit more. You might have to think about other tools on the market. So what is our opinion here? And is LearnDash worth it? Is LearnDash legit? Is LearnDash actually worth it not only in the short run, but also in the long run? Well, first of all, for all intents and purposes, LearnDash is worth it. Yes. It's a great WordPress plugin for e-learning, but you got to have a business idea behind the whole thing. You can't just get the LearnDash for 30 days and just say, you know what, I'm out of here. No, you got to really have a long-term view, how you want to develop, what courses you want to develop, what kind of target audience you want to go after. Okay, you got to have a strategy. That's just called that way. You got to have a strategy, and that strategy you can't just have it within a day. You got to really think long term. So LearnDash is really worth it. It is a legit plugin. It's one of the most popular LMS and online course builder plugins for WordPress. And so you actually, we love the fact that you have a constellation of features. We love the UX. The UX is really great. User experience is fantastic. If you want to publish courses online, LearnDash should be on your short list. It's highly unlikely you won't be able to create the types of courses or online learning platform you want with LearnDash and its library of add-ons and third-party plugin integrations. Okay, but it's just one of those things you have to think about. However, and I need to insist on that, you have an impressive list of functionalities. This is one of the reasons why LearnDash may not be for everyone. If you have a very basic online course creation needs, or you don't have the time or inclination to explore the LearnDash features and settings, these plugins may not be compatible with your goals. So when you think about LearnDash, think about a tool that is very versatile, is very adapted to all kinds of situations. And you have to really pay attention to what's really important for you. Okay. So to sort of close to this conversation, LearnDash is great for anyone who needs to turn their WordPress site into a learning management system. This includes WordPress developers whose clients are requesting an LMS, organizations looking to offer professional training, companies that need to train their clients or workers, and educational institutions like universities. Okay. And colleges or trainers can benefit from using LearnDash's robust set of tools to craft courses tailor-made for their students or clients. So this is kind of cool. And you have a lot of institutions that use the LearnDash all over the world. Thank you so much for your attention. Really appreciate it. Let me do a quick recap of this LearnDash review. So I spoke to you about, I gave you the overview, the features, the pros and cons, the UX, the cost, the rivals, and our opinion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.